if you haven't seen the last episode, go and watch it because there is some massive spoilers that I'm going to tell you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the Europa League final and Napoli are playing Red Bull Leipzig. This is going to be a big game and potentially our last game with Napoli because some big news has happened on the job front. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman Save. I am Cultured Left Foot. It's a pleasure to have you with me and it is Cup final day. Now, I was going to go and get my waistcoat and dress up a little bit for it, but you know what? I thought I really couldn't be bothered, so I'll be honest with you. We are playing Red Bull Leipzig in the final after our monumental comeback against Leverkusen where we lost the first leg 3-1. And then in the same episode, last episode, we played the second leg and won 5-0 at home. Now, we're in a neutral venue in the City of Manchester Stadium, Man City's ground. We played Sampdoria and won 2-0. Very nice, actually. We got went 1-0 up through Madalena, the youngster. We actually played a pretty rotated team here, if you have a look. So, Upacano came back in. Derek Murphy got a start. We played Spada. We played Ojkan. We played Palazzo. Madalena as well, who said got that goal. And then Brett Higgins got a goal in the 95th minute after they had a man sent off. And then we lost to Inter Milan 4-2. Inter Milan running away with the league this year. Marco Tos getting a brace, as well as Bojan Mitic, who we tried to sign earlier on actually for Napoli in this save. Patanga got a couple of goals, which was good. We actually went 1-0 up, then it was 1-1, then 2-1 up, then it was 2-2, then 3-2, then 4-2. And Evangelesti getting sent off as well, which was a bit of a shame. But all in all, it's been a pretty good season with Napoli. We finished 4th last season. They obviously finished 8th when we took over the job. So we've increased them from non-European position to a Champions League position, and it probably is where we're going to leave them because this has happened. This has happened. Man United sacked their manager because they finished 4th. I've applied there for Hajduk is still rolling on from when we actually applied for them like 4 years ago or something. So that's a bug in the game. But yeah, we've applied. We've announced our interest to the press. The fans see us as a #1 contender for the job. Ronald de Boer got laughed away from the job after being sacked by Roma. However, Luis Enrique and a couple of others as well have been said that they're prime candidates. So it looks like if I can nail that interview, I'm going to assume I'm going to get an interview. We haven't had one yet. If we can get that interview, I'm going to assume that then I'll be in a very good position to get the job, which would be amazing. Other jobs to look out for, I mean, AC Milan, they are slightly worse than us at the moment. Who else? We've got big jobs. So Liverpool, Leverkusen are in here as well, still as insecure. Zenit in Russia could be an interesting one. We'll probably have quite a lot of money. And the Russian Premier League, I think they're 2nd or 3rd this year. I could have just looked on that bit there, couldn't I? If I go to stages and then the league table. Yes, they finished 3rd, so they won't be in the Champions League, so I'm not going to go there. The next criteria is definitely Champions League, otherwise I'll just stay at Napoli because I've just got them into the Champions League. Whether we win the Europa League or not, but it's the sort of thing of if I don't get the Man United job, there's a probability that a big manager will. So it should start a big merry-go-round of managers and changes and stuff. I mean, this is impressive. Zulte Waregem in the Belgian Pro League A finished 1st and they don't have a manager. So I'm going to assume that their manager got promoted. Hang on. What? They're there. League Championship Group and elect. I don't understand what's happened there because they clearly haven't finished 1st and won it. Anyway, yeah, we're not sure that. And then Fenerbahce in the Hungarian First Division. But I said I want to go and win the Champions League. I'd really like to have lots of money to spend because ideally I want to try and bring all the Patreons back together at the club for one last hurrah. Because if we win the Champions League, I think I will then call this series bring an end to the series because that is like the ultimate goal, isn't it? Coming from nothing, i.e. starting in Belarus and having Dmitry Ivanov up front and then going to win the Champions League. I wonder is he still playing Ivanov? Dimitar? No, it's Aventinov. No, I don't think he is. Oh, that's a shame. Or he's not on here anyway. So, what's happening to Johan Ter Horst? He followed me around a lot. He's still at Plymouth. Johan Ter Horst is still at Plymouth. 27 appearances for Plymouth this year. 4 goals, 2 assists. Maybe we'll try and sneak him in if we get to the Premier League and just sign him up and give him a go. But anyway, let's crack on to the Europa League final. This is how we're going to line up. No, we're not. We're going to switch those two over. This is how we're going to line up. Grabara is back from injury and I'm dropping Mavogo. He conceded 4 goals against Inter Milan and he kept a clean sheet against Leverkusen. But Grabara lacking match fitness, but he is back in the team. Unfortunately, Jorrit Hendrik is still carrying knock. He's good enough for the bench, but he's not good enough to start. And Pacano's going to go on the bench instead of Palazza. And I think that is everybody. Orsolini got voted Player of the Year in Italy, which is very good, but unfortunately misses out in the final due to his injury. Bacon, Patanga, Zacchini, Madragora, Zielinski and Barbosa are the midfield 4. Schaefer, Evangelisti, Sanchez, Janjevic and Grabara make up the rest of the 11. Mavogo, Lovro, Brett Higgins, Berkey Ojkan, Bayoko, Jorrit Hendricks and Upacano make up the bench. And here we go. There's no turning back. We're going to go on to comprehensive highlights so that we can just see a bit more of the game. And I'm probably going to be rambling, extended highlights, sorry, just so that we can go through the game. And I'm probably going to be rambling quite a lot. These fans have been fantastic. They pay your wages. Get out there and do it for them. Passionately, I have faith. Passionately, I have faith. Passionately, I have faith. This is a cup final, boys. If you can't get up for this yourself, you don't deserve to be here. It is. Send assistant. It will be the last time we see Berkey Ojkan in a Napoli shirt, but what can you do? Zacchini plays the ball forward straight away into Callum Bacon. Can we get an early goal? Ball across, it's cleared. And Madragora picks it up. Now I'm going to get very excited with every single highlight when we attack, forgetting that it's on extended highlights. Hopefully it's not too dark. I'm trying something new with the lights. So let me know, is this better or is it better when I have the other lights on as well? That's for you guys to let me know. But it's been a great season with Napoli. One off season. It's still enhanced. Zacchini shoots. It's saved. Barbosa wins the corner. Oh, it's unlucky. It's very unlucky. It's a good effort from Zacchini. And Zielinski will take the corner. He swings the ball in. It's headed away and Gabriel Barbosa will pick it up. Infield to Madragora. Looking for Barbosa again and finds him. Onto his left foot. Ball in. Bacon couldn't get there and Tuta brings it away. And Red Bull Leipzig lived another day. But it's all Napoli at the moment as Tuta gets there again and Wallace has it. He is their danger man according to my assistant manager as Madalano brings it forward. I mean, there's no challenge. What's going on here? He's run through everyone and a bit of a wasteful shot. But at the moment, I'm content with how we're playing. But as I was saying, this one-off season with Napoli has been really good. I think it's enhanced our reputation a bit more as they've hit the post. And Fume brings it forward, looking for a wide ball. Batista Mier squares it. He was offside. Thank God. It's been a good season. Got to the Europa League final. We've increased their Serie A standing. We've brought in some decent players for them. I think we're going to leave them again in a better place than when we took them on. Obviously, other than... Well, I don't know actually about that because Brett Higgins and Callum Bacon, the two patrons, are obviously there on loan as they have a really terrible shot from Tuta. Are on loan and they're probably... Well, Bacon definitely is one of the best players at the club. And he's not going to be there, and he's hopefully going to sign for whoever I take over with loads of money. As Tuta puts into Batista Maya, they're just starting to dominate the game a bit more now as we get ahead to it and clear it. Ascoba into Wallace. Wallace cuts in field, obviously playing as an inside forward, I would suggest, on that left-hand side. Ekram Kea into Tuta. Tuta moves forward. Batista Maya. Maya into Macalano. Round the corner to Wallace, who fires it over the bar. We are still on control. We're going to stick with it for a little bit longer. We might just drop down to the counter if it looks like Red Bull Leipzig are getting all the favourites of the possession and the ball. Zacchini cuts in field, shoots, and there was no one there just to get a little toe on it and direct it towards goal. You see both strikers being kept very quiet at the moment. Barbosa as well on the wing. They're not creating too much. It's pretty even, to be honest, the game at the moment. And we're just looking for someone to have that spark and really make... a difference in this game. Is he going to be Robbo says he could be off. He could be off in the first half. 40 minutes gone, and Asakaiba, who's just got booked, got his second booking in a short space of time, and that puts us in a very good position as Madalano comes forward. He's going to be tackled. No, he's not by Madragora, and Ekrim Kaya back to Tuta to Orban up to Wallace infield to Ekrim Kaya. Madalano makes a good run, and he's coming up against Schaefer and jumps round him quite easily. Back to Fumai into Tuta. This looks like it's going to be a possession-based goal because Madalano's got wide. He's in a bit of space. He swings the cross in. Evangelisti heads it away. It's poor. Kaya picks it up, and what a save from Grabara to save Napoli's blushes, because being a man up and conceding straight away is a free man at the back post, but Evangelisti will get his head onto that. Now, playing with control, playing the 4-4-2, this should work into our hands a little bit. I think they just need a little bit of a talking to in a minute, but it's nearly half time. Zielinski, Gabriel Barbosa, back to Zielinski, in the field to Patanga. Patanga shoots, and Diallo makes a very easy save, not really threatening that. Then they look to be very defensive. If you look at these 5 they have here, so flat back 4 and number 28, must be like an anchor man in holding midfield, or at least a ball-winning midfielder on defend. Ekrim Kaya, ball over the top. Madalino's in behind. That's a terrible, terrible effort. And it's tense. It's getting into half-time, and I think it's going to be... It is 0-0 at half-time, and we are not really playing as well as I thought we would. I could go counter and just try and force them to come at us a little bit, and then we'll break on them. This is where we really could do with Orsolini on the left-hand side. I'm going to leave it at the moment. The game-changing sub I'm looking at is probably Brett Higgins on for maybe someone like Zielinski, but I don't really want to take Zielinski off because he is a prime playmaker. Maybe Madragora, if he doesn't improve, Brett Higgins can come on, or we just give Brett Higgins a go up front if Patanga doesn't really improve. I'm just going to go assertive. If we can get a goal, I make us the favourites, and then we are, again, just going to go passionately, you weren't that bad. But I know you can improve, and this is it. It's a final I didn't expect. I don't think you guys expected it when we came to Napoli for us to do this well in Europe and in the Europa League. But we're on the verge of doing something which is incredibly good for our reputation again, as they put the ball in behind to Meyer, who is held up well. Schaefer tackles him really well and clears. And we just need to... no, that's sub. That's not what I wanted to do at all, is it? Cancel that. I wanted to go into there. I'm just wondering if there's something we can do in here. Maybe we'll just try and play out the defence and build it really slowly from the back. As Tuta has the ball, it goes in and it's headed away. Schaefer now has it. Can we launch his counter-attack? Great ball out to Patanga. He's got a man in the middle. He's got a man going down the line. It's Gabriel Barbosa. He squares it. Zacchini's in. He's hit it straight at the pissing goalkeeper. What's he doing? That's one hell of a count. That's convincing me that we'll drop it down to counter just for a little bit, just to see if we can do that, because we launched a proper good counter-attack. And here we go again. Patanga, he's got a ball through the middle to Bacon. He finds him. Bacon's got Zacchini on the left. He's there again. And he shoots, and it's a wayward effort once again. And we're now slowly getting into this game, but wasting the chances we create. As Zacchini tries to get on Firmaya. Eric Mkaya is there. Meyer again into Kaya. Ekrem Kaya into Madalino. Madalino is sort of tackled. I think it's more of a block. Back to Tuta, into Kaya. They're keeping the ball really well with a man less, but it's intercepted well by Janjevic. Patanga comes forward with it. Looks for Zacchini. Into Bacon. Bacon square it. Oh, he shot, and Patanga was like in the middle, screaming, I imagine, with an open goal. Oh, Zielinski with the corner. Gabriel Barbosa on the edge. What will he do? Puts a cross in. It's hoofed away by Madalino, and they just can't even afford to leave anyone forward for a corner. The strikers are playing horrendously. I don't think I can take Bacon off. He's too good. You're too good, Bacon. I think it's going to have to be Brett Higgins. I think it's going to have to be Brett Higgins on for Patanga. Like that. Or, no, maybe we don't. Brett Higgins, I'm not going to promise you, but you probably will come on at some point. But what we're going to do is drop... we're going to put Gabriel Barbosa up front. And then we're going to put Berke Ojkan for his last appearance in a Napoli shirt. We're going to bring him on right wing, and hopefully he can make a difference. That puts Barbosa up front on a 6.8, who is playing better. So hopefully that will be... Well, hopefully we can make it count as Tuta looks to put a free kick in. He's given it to the edge of the area and they've absolutely spanked it into the top corner. Mohamed Yasser. Oh, it's like off the training ground they've worked that set piece as Tuta has it and then pings it to the edge. Good bit of movement. No one's gone with him. And that's an incredible finish. Absolutely incredible. We've gone back to control for anybody that didn't realise. And this is going badly now, isn't it? It's going pretty badly. I think... I don't know what to do. Could go attacking, but it does leave us wildly open at the back. We're going to stick on control for a little bit longer. Let's get into the tactics. And we're going to do... Zakini's had a poor game. Brett Higgins is going to come on there. We're going to put Madragora back here. We're going to go to a diamond. And we're going to get most people playing in their favourite positions, apart from Berke Ojkan, who's actually going to play up here. Because I know Brett Higgins can do the advanced playmaker ring. And we're going to have a double advanced playmaker. This is where we just need someone like Angela Correa on the bench. God, we're going to lose to 10 men. We've gone attacking as well. Batista Meyer tackled by Madragora into Schaefer. Brett Higgins, the newly put on sub, into Ojkan, again another sub. Callum Bacon's drawn wide, which is weird because he's listed as a poacher. Zielinski comes forward into Barbosa, back to Zielinski, into Bacon. Bacon shoots and Diallo makes a save. Oh man, we moved the ball really well then, and Zielinski will fire this in, and it's headed away. Comes to Bacon on the edge. Bacon into Ojkan. Ojkan to Higgins. Higgins, can he find Barbosa? He does. Barbosa gets into the box, swings it across. Bacon couldn't get there, and Wallace will bring it away up front on his own. Kea into Meyer. And we're getting back into the game. We're just not doing anything wonderful with it. And I'm going to make, I think, an odd sub as my third. I'm thinking Lovro on for Evangelisti, who's played poor. And Wallace has just robbed Zielinski so easily. Gives it to Neto on the left-hand side, who runs and runs at the defence, and then he's finally robbed by Janjevic as Sanchez has it into Madragora. Zielinski, Brett Higgins. Brett Higgins runs forward with it into Callum Bacon. The Patreons combining. Bacon back to Schaefer, into Zielinski, into Brett Higgins. Brett Higgins to Bacon. Bacon into Brett Higgins, into Ojkan, into Barbosa. Can he put a cross in? He does. Barbosa. Oh my God, it's a penalty. Oh, it took me so long to realise that we had a penalty. And since we've lost Orsolini, our penalty record hasn't been the best. Berke Ojkan. Oh my God, I think he's tried to Panacea it. What is he doing? His last appearance for the club. He's leaving on a free transfer. And thank fuck he's leaving, because that was terrible. Absolutely atrocious. That was our way back into the game. Credit to Red Bull. With 10 men, they've played absolutely incredible. And Ojkan, Brett Higgins is tackled and Kaya brings it away and Mayer's there. We have 15 minutes. I think we deserve something out of this game. Meyer is tackled very, very well by Berke Ojkan. Has to make up for that terrible miss. So this is the final sub. It's going to be Lovro on for Evangelisti, which is an odd sub I know to make. But yeah, we're going for it. I mean, Berke Ojkan missing a penalty. Got to go overload. Got to go overload with 10 minutes to go. This is embarrassing against 10 men. They're going to either hit us on the counter-attack or we're going to get the goal we need. And we'll mix up the passing. We'll mix up the crosses. Normal tempo with this. Okay. Come on. We're literally rolling all the dice. Schaefer into Ojkan. Ojkan all the way across to Janjevic, who gets there. He's into the box. He squares it. It's a poor cross. He's got so much time to run to the byline and then nail it across the goal to cause problems. And again, is it going to be the curse of overload, that when you switch it to overload, nothing happens? Fume wasting a bit of time with the throw into Kai. Good tackle. Schaefer has it. Go long. He does. Callum Bacon will pick it up. He's got men in the middle. Barbosa, the signing I bought in. Don't shoot from there, you absolute pleb. What are you doing? Oh, Red Bull Leipzig are hanging on by the skin of their teeth, and it's not going to be the dream final that I wanted. It's not going to be the dream exit. I shouldn't have brought Berke Ojkan on. Oh, missing a penalty. Shocking. Orban's there into Kaya. Kaya out to Meyer. They really won't be sending their fullbacks forward. Wallace into Neto. Neto's around the back. It's an own goal off Lovro. Oh, Lovro. That's going to clinch it for Red Bull Leipzig. It's going to absolutely clinch it for them as we watch this devastating moment for Lovro. He's been a supporter of the channel. Oh, it's hit you in the chest and gone in. He's been a supporter of the channel for so long. Oh, I feel so bad. We have a kickoff highlight, which could be anything. Let's go direct. Exploit the middle. Look for an overlap. Let's whip the crosses in now. I don't even know what we can do. Close them down more. Really high line, really high tempo. Take more risks. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We kick off. We need 2 very quick fire goals. Janjevic on the right, looking long like I've told them to do now. But Diallo with the ball forward. Schaefer will win the header. Brett Higgins just doesn't go to the ball. And Meyer comes forward into Wallace and he's tackled. And Lovro picks up. Zielinski, Berkey Ojkan. Ball through. Barbosa. We need this to give us a chance. Janjevic will pick up the tackle. Bacon with a header. He spilt it. It's another penalty. Don't let Ojkan take it. He's not. It's number 4, who I don't know who that is. I should really know, and I don't know who that is. Zielinski. He's netted it. Grab the ball. Come on. We've got 4 minutes. We've got 4 minutes to get another goal. Zielinski with a... not the best penalty in the world, but it's gone in, so it's a good penalty. There's 2 minutes to go, and we've got another highlight. Kaya to Tuta. Tuta is tackled. Barbosa. Oh, that's a terrible pass. It's a terrible, terrible pass. Meyer has it against Schaefer. Back to Fumay. They're just delaying the play really well. Kaya is a poor pass. Lovro up to Ojkan. Barbosa to Bacon. This is wonderful football. Janjevic. In it goes. It's cleared to Schaefer on the edge. Madrigora. Ojkan. Brett Higgins. Oh, Diallo with a save. Oh my God. This is... oh, my heart is pounding. There's 30 seconds to go. Can we just get that one more chance? Neto running all the way down the left-hand side. Wallace with a header. Grabara with a good save. Let's go, Grabara. Let's go. Get this ball moving. Long, big kick. It is to nobody. Fumaya picks it up. Kaya's there. Meyer for Red Bull Leipzig runs down the wing. And he's got to the byline. Lovro with a great tackle. And that's going to be the game, I think. We've had our chances and we just haven't put them away. Fumaya taking his time with the throw into Kaya. Brett Higgins clears. It's now or never. And there it is. The full-time whistle. We've missed a penalty. They went down to 10 men. Oh, gutting. Ojkan missing a penalty. CLF own goal. Lovro, I'm so gutted for you. I cannot believe that. Oh, unlucky, boys. Unlucky. We get second place. We get second place in the Europa League. Oh, it just wasn't to be. It wasn't to be the dream ending. That's gutting. Absolutely gutting. Hopefully that won't affect our chances of the Man United job. I mean, Patanga. He was awful. Absolutely awful in that. We get a bit of money. The squad are paid for a little bit of a bonus. Runners up Napoli. Biggest overachievers Lincoln Redimps. Oh, very nice. Underachievers Beard to Jerusalem. Oh, by the way, I am also up there for the Italian Manager of the Year as well in the Serie A. I don't know who's going to win that. We'll stick with it for a little bit. We fear implosion after the Euro Cup loss. Well, there may well be because I'm going to be out of here. How long have I been recording for? It's going to be a bit of a longer episode. Sorry about that, but we'll stick with it for a little bit longer just to see. Man United off a job interview. I was actually going to say we'll stick to see if we go through the... oh, they've got a new owner, Maxim Berezkin. We'll go through to see awards and stuff, but we will go and attend the Man United job interview. Please do take time to attend today. Is it the same day? Is it the same? No, okay, it is just after. Thanks. Let's get down to business. Can you handle managing a team so close to your heart? Might the emotional attachment of being a fan be too much? I've so much passion and adoration for this club. I can bring all of that and more to the table. I won't be judged on merit. I want to be judged on merit. Don't just give me a job because of my personal connections. I don't think it matters. There are more important things for you to get at. So much passion and adoration. I have some reservations regarding the fact that you have never managed in this country. Can you explain why that shouldn't be the case? It should hopefully make up for the fact I'm yet to work here. My standing in the game is far more important in the decision-making process. With your team currently defying expectations in the league, are you perhaps looking to take advantage by moving whilst your stock is high? It's time to write next step in my career. Good. I've done a good job there, but I've also taken them as far as they can go. I feel the time is right for a new change. I'll be able to bring all of that momentum with me into the job and ensure a great start to my career. Yes, I will. We receive a large amount of media attention. Your media has been due to say this. Why is that the case? If I'm getting the results on the pitch, what's the problem? I always say that. You have previously been embroiled in media controversies, citing your inability to convert a strong dressing room atmosphere. This is such a bug, because every club I've had has been a good dressing room atmosphere. I can promise that the atmosphere will remain healthy if I'm given the job. You have previously been embroiled in media controversies, command the support of your players. Again, wrong. That's something I've learned from. I can promise the atmosphere will remain healthy if I was here. I want to ensure that the dressing room atmosphere is much better than it was under the previous manager. Can you assure? I can promise you I will cultivate a healthy dressing room atmosphere. I don't wish to arrange any changes. If you're hired, you'll be accepted on a fairly large portion of youngsters who can have a first team impact. Is this something you'd be willing to do? Don't like to play possession football. Don't like to make the most of set pieces. Don't like to sign high-profile players. Develop players using the club youth system. What? Sign young players for the first team. Play direct football. Yeah, why not? I can build a young first team. Are there any job aspects in which you'd like to be appointed as a manager? I sort of want to be able to play possession football and not direct, but no. Let's just say I have none that I want to be judged on. At the present time, there are no expectations we wish to set out for you to achieve. Expectations of budget and start the next section. I understand. Let's move on. Are there any requests that you would like us to consider should we hire you? I have no requests. It's fine at the moment. Interview done with Man United. Now, do we stick with it and see if we're going to get a job offer? Or do we save it for the next episode when we come back and I say we've got a new club? Ooh, it's exciting. We're going to stick with it for a little bit. We'll stick with it until the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and we'll go from there. They have fired their manager, so it's not like they're waiting for someone else to go. They have fired him, so we're going to give it until Saturday, Sunday, and then we're going to see if we have a new job as the manager of Man United, which would be quite a fitting way to finish the series, I think, according to I'm a Man United fan. That would be very, very nice. 7 bits of news. Hendricks resumes full. Yeah, none of this. I might as well quickly offer you a new contract, just so the new manager doesn't have you completely. You want like double? Sod off at 55. No, that's a bit more like it. Yeah, take 57. Take 60. We all know that's what you really want. There we go. Finalise that. There we go. Exit the talks. So I should probably just quickly check if I go to the homepage. Promises. Did I promise anyone else a contract? Sell player. That's fine. Offer new contract. Offer new contract. Orsolini can definitely have a new contract. That's not a problem. Again, he's trying to double it. So we'll go to 60. Suggest 88. No, let's go to 72 or 71. There we go. Done. I'm glad I didn't offer 72 now, because that would have made me look like a right tit giving him more. They'll all be happy because we qualified for the Champions League. Acceptable dressing room atmosphere. There's still 24 days left, which is impressive. That means I haven't been here long enough for that to finish. Accept a bid from AC Milan or equivalent. Bleh. We don't have to worry about that. We're just still waiting until Sunday, and once we click over to Monday, that will be the end of the episode, and we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. I mean, it sort of picked me up from the loss in the final. Watford seek Mavogo deal, that's fine. I'm willing to listen to any offers. However, if we're in the same episode we lose the cup final and I also don't get the Man United job after the interview, that's going to be a really bad episode. It's going to be really shit. Like, really bad. Also, later on in the Man United bit, in the next club bit of this save, would you like me to go into a bit more detail about the tactics and stuff that I try and implement? Ready to let Mavogo leave. Yeah. Sanchez, let's hope Mavogo stays. No. We really don't want Mavogo to stay. There's no need for it. Would you like me to go into a bit more about the tactics and the analysis using the Prozone stuff that I do, or are you happy with the save as it is, where we just do live comms and a bit of general chit chat? But it looks like we're not going to be offered the job in today's episode, because I'm very conscious now that it's running on to about a half an hour episode, and yeah, that's not the best of things to happen, because generally people start watching after about 15-20 minutes. So hopefully this nail biter of a conclusion, though, is keeping you all on tenterhooks and keeping you tuned in. And We may, but accepts Man United. That better not be. Oh my God, is it him? Oh my God, what's going on? Have we not got the Pescara? Why do you want to go and leave and join Pescara, you knobhead? Well, you're a youngster. Why on earth? What? Why? Why do you want to go and join them? Why would you want? You're not going anywhere. You've been very unprofessional. Just shut up. You're going nowhere. You're going absolutely bloody nowhere. No one in the team will listen to you. It's fine. That said, Nicky Butt and someone else accepts Man United offer. So Butt will obviously be a renewal of his contract. I don't know who the other guy is. Ulmar. He looked professional in his photo. He looked like a professional person. Lambert wins Manager of the Year. Okay, that's great. That's great. But what was all the other stuff about with what was all the other stuff about Man United? They normally tell you, don't they, if you haven't got the job? They do normally tell you. They still don't have a manager. Let's go and look at the staff. Oh, was he in here already? So Nicky Butt is already there. Oh, I've got a feeling we might not have got the job. Oh, poo. It's going to be a really bad episode, isn't it? Where we lose the final and we don't get the job I really want. This is it. This is Sunday, and if not, it's going to be left on a cliffhanger, and you're going to have to wait until next episode to see if we have a new job. I think because we're into Monday, and I said if it gets to Monday, that'll be the end of the episode. So, on that cliffhanger, we're leaving it there. I don't know where our next job's going to be. We might still be at Napoli when we come back for the start of next season, but I will be back for the start of the 2028 season, 10 years into the save, and we'll see where we are. But thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. We're still aiming for that target of 2,000 subscribers to the channel before Christmas. That would be wonderful if we can hit it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.